Hi if you are new here, thank you for joining. I need to look over here. There's something weird going on with my memory card in my camera, so I'm starting this video filming on my phone. It's really weird just looking at the camera instead of the screen. Until I get home later and I can plug it into my laptop and see what's going on, I'm just going to film on my phone. I hope it's okay. I feel like the camera's not too bad, but I'm having my Invisalign fitted this morning. I'm really excited, a little bit nervous, don't really know what to expect, don't know how it's going to feel, if it's going to hurt. I honestly don't know. So I thought I would document the process in case any of you are interested in getting Invisalign or you have got it booked in and you're nervous. When I mentioned on my Instagram story a couple of weeks ago that I was getting Invisalign, so many people were so confused because my teeth are pretty straight. I'm gonna tell you the whole backstory. These four front teeth, my four front teeth are veneers, and I had them done when I was 18. I'm now 23, so I've had them a while. January last year, the back of one of my veneers came off. So I went back to my dentist and they just like patchworked up the back. They said it might come off again, it might last ages, we just don't know. And then I would maybe say about 4 months ago, it came off again. So I was like, right, I'm just going to find a different dentist and I'm just going to have the whole veneer replaced. And then I came across the dentist that I'm going to today, Dr. Luke Ethwall. I will leave a link to his Instagram in the description. I got in contact with him. I was really impressed with his work. Everything looks super natural. I am not into the whole like turkey teeth veneers look, not for me. I don't think it would suit me. And looking at his work, everything is super natural and just looks like you've naturally got perfect teeth. He's based in Essex, so I came down to have a consultation with him and he took loads of x-rays of my teeth, he took molds of my teeth, and he basically was really shocked that as a child I was never told that I needed braces. And I was confused because my teeth are pretty straight, and he said that I have got an overbite, which basically means my bottom teeth, when I close my mouth, you literally can't, I just got lipstick all over my finger, you literally can't see my bottom teeth because my top teeth like sit over the top of them, which means that my bottom teeth constantly are hitting against the back of my top teeth, hence the back of the veneer coming off. So he said, I can replace your veneer, I can replace all your veneers if you want, but the same thing's going to keep on happening, and in the long run you're going to start damaging your bottom teeth because they're just constantly hitting against the back of your top teeth. Now obviously I have always had this, so I didn't know that that was not normal, because I don't know any different. So he said, I can replace your veneer, but the same thing's going to happen and it's going to keep happening and you're going to start damaging your bottom teeth. And for me, I would rather have my natural teeth be really healthy. He said, I would recommend you getting Invisalign. You won't need it. He reckons that I'll need to have the Invisalign for around 8 months, and it's just to correct my bite. I think the appearance of my teeth aren't really going to change, but my bite's going to change, which is what I'm a little bit nervous about, I can't lie, because I'm thinking, is this going to give me a lisp? Because I'm not used to my teeth sitting any different in my mouth. And then at the end of my Invisalign, I'm going to have all 4 of my veneers replaced and the rest of my teeth whitened. It's going to be I think around like a year journey, which I'm going to take you on. And I'm going to do like a little series here on my YouTube documenting the whole process as things happen. I'm not sure whether that will be monthly updates or like every 3 to 4 months I'm doing updates. I really don't know. I don't know how much is going to change while I'm having my Invisalign, so I will just update as and when I feel like I have got updates. This is obviously the first video of me going and having the Invisalign fitted. I will see you when we get to the dentist.
So plan of action today, this is your clinch check. That means this is your teeth right now. The red bits are what we call attachment, anchors, whatever you want to call them. They will give the brace a little more grip, but also assist in specific movement. Like this tooth here is higher up, and as you see, we're bringing it down. So the attachment is designed in a way to help bring the teeth down.
Oh, that's cool.
Those numbers are numbers where, because you have crowding, we need to create a little space. So in this, for example, I'm doing 0.5 millimeters of space creation.
Okay.
And so just to give you an overview, this is you right now. And this is, I'm just remove the attachments. Where are we? Tools. Attachments. So this is where you should be finishing.
That's so cool to see it side by side.
That's you right now. Afterwards, and the lowest right now. Out. The main thing will be where the upper teeth are just going over the lower teeth so much. We're going to do that. Done.
Exciting stuff.
This is your starter pack.
Okay.
It contains the instructions, the case, and cleaning crystals. Let me go through the process now. Every Invisalign liner comes in packets like this, in numbers. So this is your first one.
Okay.
What you do is you peel the top off. And then you gain access. I'm going to ask you to do it with your hands. Okay, so in here you have the instructions written down. So not only do you have the number of the brace written on the packet, on the actual brace itself, if you have a look at one of these, it will somewhere say the number in case you lose reference. To put the brace in, just like a wiping tray, you've done it perfectly well. The easiest way to take the braces out is from the back.
Okay.
I always prefer with my index finger to go at the very, very back, unclip. Same on the other side, unclip. Only once they unclip, then you take them out.
Perfect.
What you mustn't do is unclip and then drag, because you can flex and break it.
Right.
When you do take them out, leave them in this case. So that's the only thing you're going to carry in your handbag. Don't leave them a loose piece of tissue in a restaurant.
Right.
And for some reason, keep the aligns away from dogs, because dogs are attracted to those.
Okay.
They chew those. You're going to wear them for 20 to 22 hours a day. You take them out for eating and hot drinks. For water, leave them in.
Okay.
Anything you can use a straw in, leave them in.
Okay, cool.
But for hot drinks like tea, coffee, and mulled wine around Christmas time, just do take them out.
Perfect.
Brush your teeth twice a day. First thing in the morning, last thing at night. So the brushing regime is as follows. There's another kit they've given you. So let's say it's bedtime and you're wearing them. While they're still inside, it's French morning. There you go. So while they're still inside your mouth, use a manual hand brush, not your electric. Put some toothpaste on and brush the plastic of the aligner on the outside.
Right.
Then you take the brace out and you brush the inside of the brace. Then you go back to your normal toothbrush, brush your teeth, and then clip them back in.
Perfect.
So first thing in the morning, you brush your liners and teeth, and last thing at night. In the day when you take them in and out, rinsing is sufficient. If you want to brush, be my guest.
Perfect.
The cleaning crystals only have one purpose. So if you've accidentally had tea, coffee, or something else and it's really stained the brace, you take one of the crystals out, put them in water, put the brace in, and it will clean the brace.
Okay.
If you are doing 20 hours a day,
you
will be changing them weekly. So week 1, week 2, week 3. If you're doing less than 20 hours a day, you have to make up those extra lost hours by adding days.
Right. Hello, I am back home. I've managed to fix my memory card, so hopefully the quality of the rest of this video is a lot better. I'm back home now. I obviously didn't film the process of having the attachments put onto my teeth because it honestly just happened so quickly, and because I went by myself, I obviously couldn't film and have like my dentist and the nurse like both messing around with my mouth. The camera would have just got in the way. Honestly, wasn't really much to show. It all happened so quickly. I was literally in the dentist for half an hour max. I'm really kicking myself for not filming my initial consultation because it was so thorough, and I was there for the best part of 2 hours having loads of x-rays and talking through my whole treatment plan. But obviously going into the consultation, I didn't know that I was going down this whole route. So I'll just quickly talk to you about the consultation. If you're going to go to a different dentist, your consultation might be different, but with my dentist, who I'll leave all of his details in the description below, the initial consultation process was so thorough, which is why he was able to pick up on, you know, the reason why my veneer wasn't lasting, and actually just replacing the veneer wasn't the best option. I didn't go and have a consultation with any other dentist because I really felt like my dentist explored all of the options, was really thorough with checking. I think I had 6 different x-rays in total, checking all of my teeth, checking my gums, just honestly checked absolutely everything, and then talking to me about all of the different options. I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be having Invisalign. I've got 18 trays, and you change your tray once a week if you do wear your Invisalign for 22 hours a day. Yeah, around 18 weeks. Obviously, before I finish the 18 weeks, we will have a checkup and see if we need to extend that or if things are moving as they should, etc. I obviously haven't got it in right now because I have a really bad lisp. As I was traveling back home, I literally left the dentist and got straight on the tube to the train station and came home, and I just didn't wear it because I just wanted to get home and then put it in just in case there was any pain or just felt uncomfortable not being able to talk without a really bad lisp. So I've got my retainer in this little box. Very conscious that this has been a very short video, and I was originally going to have this as a separate video and then like the first week with Invisalign as a separate video, but I think because this is so short, it doesn't really warrant having its own separate video. So I am going to stop this clip here, and the next part of the video is going to be the week following after having it initially fitted. So stay tuned for that if you are interested. Hello, so today is Monday. I had my Invisalign fitted on Thursday, so it's been quite a few days now, and I thought I would do like a summary of the past 3 days of having my Invisalign, just so you know what to expect if you have Invisalign, because obviously everyone is completely different, and I've spoken to some friends of mine who are also having Invisalign, and I feel like we've all had different experiences. That's why I think it's good for me to share what my experience has been so far. Also know that your experience might be completely different. Went to the dentist and picked up my Invisalign on Thursday at lunchtime in Essex. I don't live anywhere near Essex, so it was a long train journey home for me, so I made the decision to not travel home wearing my Invisalign. And then I came home and put it in before I went to bed. I got home quite late, so I put it in before I went to bed and went straight to sleep. I didn't take any paracetamol, ibuprofen, anything. I literally just went to sleep. I'm a really good sleeper, so I don't usually wake up anything. I woke up at about 4 o'clock in the morning and my front tooth and the one next to it were in so much pain, like really quite painful. So at about 4 o'clock in the morning I just took it out, because the way I feel, knew that it was going to be uncomfortable and maybe quite painful, and I would rather keep, like, just take it out when it gets too painful, have a break from it and put it back in. If that means that I have to have an extra week with the first tray, then so be it. I would rather the process be a couple of weeks longer, but I be in less pain and I'm more comfortable. The first night at about 4 o'clock in the morning, it was just so painful. I took it out. I'm presuming that those 2 teeth were hurting because maybe they are having to be moved more than maybe some of the others. I just took it out, went back to sleep. In the morning, obviously, brushed my teeth, whatever, put it back in, and it was painful but not as painful. And then, yeah, on the second day, if the pain, it was just in those two teeth. If it got too much, I just took it out, had a break for half an hour and then put it back in. That was fine. And yeah, as the day went on, it got a lot less painful. At night, I slept with it in all the way through and it was not painful at all. It was absolutely fine. When I take my retainer out to obviously eat or drink, or if I do just want a break from it, my teeth almost feel bruised. Obviously that's from them having the pressure on being moved by the retainer, which is completely normal. That's what's meant to happen. The retainer's doing its job. So yeah, they just feel slightly bruised. The longer I have it in and then take it out, it does feel a little bit more like bruised. Not sensitive in the sense like your teeth are sensitive, like if you drink a cold drink, it's like, it's not that. It is just like a bruised feeling. Nothing unbearable. I haven't had to take paracetamol or anything. Each day the pain is getting a lot better and I'm not feeling the pain on the front 2 teeth anymore. Now, let's talk about the attachments. Yeah, the attachments you've never seen before. When you have Invisalign, you have these like nodges. So you have these like nodules attached to your teeth for the aligners to like click into your teeth, so they're not going to fall out. And also they're strategically placed, so if a tooth needs to be like pulled in a certain direction, the attachments help that. Now, my dentist did say at first they're going to feel quite sharp, but the more you're like putting in and out your Invisalign and just eating, they'll like become more blunt and not so sharp. They are still quite sharp at the moment, which obviously I expected, but causing like on the inside of my cheek, I've got like 2 like white lines where it's obviously rubbing, which can be quite just irritating. Obviously when my Invisalign is in, I can't feel that, but obviously I was having to keep taking my Invisalign out when it was painful. So just one of those. I'm even going to try and show you because you're not going to be able to see, but yeah, it's just like, you know, if you ever like sleep on your one side and in your sleep you're like biting the inside of your cheek and it goes like white and like sticks out. That's what it's like on both sides. But yeah, like I said, obviously the more I'm wearing my Invisalign and the more they soften down, it's going to be fine. And it's obviously really not that bad, not rubbing, it's not like bleeding, it's not painful, it's just a bit irritating. I would just say the first day might be painful, but honestly my best advice is just to take it out when it gets too painful, those first like day or 2. In the long scheme of things, like, you don't want to put yourself in pain for straight teeth, you know? I just don't think it's worth it. I would rather it take a little bit longer, but I'm not in pain. Anything else I would mention? The lisp. Let me put them in for you so you can see, one, how I put them in, and two, the lisp. Okay, so I've just swirled them under the tap. So obviously I've got bottom and top. I mean, you can tell which is which because this looks like my bottom teeth. So I just, and push it down. I don't know if you could hear, I don't know if you could hear the click then, but it's honestly so easy. I've only got one in and you can already kind of hear my lisp. And then the top, just the same, so just like get it in and push it up. Okay, there we go. So as you can hear, and I just feel like my face just sits differently when I have them in. Hopefully I get used to it. Apparently after the first like 2 or 3 weeks you get a lot more used to it. I feel like this lisp is going to be here for quite a while, I'm not going to lie. So you are never going to see me filming a YouTube video with these in because they're just so annoying. Then for around 3 days now, I will do another update at the end of the week, see if anything has changed, see if I can talk a little bit better. Yeah. I'll just do one more update in a couple of days time, and then that will be the end of the first video. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a few days time. So today is Thursday, a week since I had my Invisalign fitted, and I just wanted to give you my final 1 week update. As I said in the previous clip a couple of days ago, when I first got on last Thursday, when I first got my Invisalign, I didn't wear it for the journey home. I just slept in it and then ended up taking it out because of the pain about 4 o'clock in the morning. And then for the next 2 days, I was just taking it out when it got too painful. So I am going to keep my first 1 week tray in for, I think, 2 extra days, just to, you know, make sure that I've definitely had it in long enough. I put the second tray in when it's suitable. Thought I'd finish this video here now before I change to my next tray. So it's purely just the first week. So it has now been a week since I got my Invisalign fitted, and I'm having absolutely no pain at all. The like bruising feeling of my teeth when I'm biting down to eat is a lot less. So my teeth are definitely getting used to having the Invisalign in, and presumably my teeth are pretty much in the place that this current tray needs them to be, so there's not quite as much pressure on them. Obviously I'm not sure if when I put the next tray in, if it's going to be like day 1 of having my Invisalign all over again, or if it's going to be easier. I really don't know, but I will save that for another video. Now this concludes my getting my Invisalign fitted and my 1 week having my Invisalign. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you have found it informative and I answered any questions or any worries that you had around Invisalign. If you do have any more questions, comment down below. I will get back to you. I'm going to leave all of the details here on screen of my dentist who I have been going to continue to go to throughout my teeth journey. Make sure you go and check out his Instagram and give him a follow. That is all from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!